Hello there, this is the second part of my resource review, and I will show you mostly the books I printed to learn several languages like Thai, Japanese, and I just show you those books. So for Thai, I printed like uh, this book, Pratique du Thai. It's from Inalco, very good. If you're Thai, you will know. If you read this text, you know this is not basic Thai. This is yeah, like intermediate Thai. And yeah, Thai, pratique du Thai. It's the same the same edition, and conversation with a CD, and you need to know French to use this book, but it's really good. If you watch this, you will learn a natural Thai, and your vocabulary is gonna be huge. And then for Japanese, I printed like this book. This is a very, very good book if you have an intermediate level. So I highly recommend you to use this Japanese book. In the book, you always have a Ashinoura. Ashinoura have a small text, conversation about the topic, kaiwa, and then a little bit grammar, not that much, and then structure exercises, and then it's very good. So this is the first one. Actually, this is the first one. Then you have the second one like this. Okay, those two books are my treasure. Where my treasure is to learn Japanese. So if you want to learn calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy, you should buy those books. About those books in Taiwan. Okay, this is for calligraphy, so it will show you how to write calligraphy in Chinese. You have to follow the steps. This is if you are really into learning how to use a pencil, and no, not pencil, I don't know how you call the thing to do Chinese calligraphy. And Chinese calligraphy is always done in traditional Chinese, never in simplified Chinese, because it's too simple in simplified Chinese, so it's not beautiful. Then I printed some books, more books for this book is Teach Yourself. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Un petit accident, mais c'est pas grave. Okay. So this book is for Arabic, and I just showed it before. It's Inalco series and very good. I mean, it's very good, very, very good. Beginner level. It's very good. It comes with a CD, so if you want to learn Arabic and you are French native speaker, or if you know intermediate French, you can use this resource. Actually, resources in French are much better than in English sometimes. This is Teach Yourself Thai, so nothing special about Teach Yourself Thai. Just it's like normal Teach Yourself. Then okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. I have some books for Spanish, for reading Spanish. This is Guía Turística de la República Dominicana. República Dominicana. If you can read German, It's also written in German, French, and Spanish, 3 languages. And I can learn a lot of things about República Dominicana. I took this at the embassy, so you can go to the embassy and look for some books or magazines. Um, a friend lent me a German book, this German book, but this is very bad. This German book, I don't recommend this book. It's very bad. It's too schoolish. I would say it's not good to learn. Then we have for Thai, we have this book, Méthode de Thai 1. It's in French, a little bit like those which I printed. So Méthode de Thai 1, it's very, very good. Very good. This book is very good. Then, what do I have? I have a lot of books for Japanese. Yeah, Japanese is not like a rare language, so you can find a lot of resources. There's a book my best friend, Japanese friend, um, gave me, so I can learn a lot of vocabulary out of this book. I really like it. Then we have another book he offered me. I really like this book. Fishing story. Well, we'll see what it has. I haven't read it. This is for 教科書に What is 教科書に出てくるお話6年生 Yeah, if you know Japanese, you will understand what I just read. And it's very good. It has some kind of little stories to learn. And you have furigana always, so it's very. And then you have some basic books. 食べ物と自然の秘密 So you can learn a lot of things from those books. I highly recommend you to use books where next to the kanji you have furigana, so you can look them up easily. So here next to all kanji you have furigana, so this is very good. It says like 僕は学生の頃、中国の大学で考古学の勉強していた先生と一緒に田舎に出かけ、遺跡の発掘にも参加した。寝泊まりは町のホテルではなく農家を一軒借りて中国の先生や学生と暮らしながら2、3ヶ月かけて and all those stuff very good. Find some books for children's and yeah, I have a lot of other books to learn Japanese. First kiss イルカのくちばし and yeah, a lot of other books in Japanese. I have some books, Korean books to learn Korean. This is actually for children's, but I like books for children's, and I will use them to learn Korean. Okay, this is Korean, so very cute. This book written by Koreans. I will learn Korean. It's like what? Nun saram. Nun, I don't know what it means. Saram is people, person. Then I have several books written in Italian, like yeah, those books, bilingual books, French, Italian. Okay, you can get some books to learn Italian in both languages. and then I'll make a third part.